It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. It is time for another episode of BUW. What is going on, everybody? Broken Mike here, and welcome along to the channel. And welcome along to another episode of BUW. This, folks, is episode 104. And as always, guys, we're going to be giving you 10 matches in total, which will be spread across 4 separate parts. You know, the usual. So, as you can see, we are going to be kicking things off with a singles match from the men's division. It will be one half of the BUW Tag Team Champions, Josh, from 2-Bit Gaming. And he'll be taking on one half of the number 1 contenders to those titles, OG Nick, representing the OG Boys. Who's going to gain some momentum here? Let's find out. So if you guys do enjoy this one, then do be sure to hit the like for Mike, slap any comments down below, and of course do be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and click on that notification bell to stay up to date with all things gaming, and of course all things BUW. In case anyone heard a can opening, that was just me. As always, you know how we do it. Cheers all. Nice hot day here in England. And of course we are once again live from London, England, and we're kicking things off with one half of the OG Boys. Here comes OG Nick.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 206 pounds, OG Nick.
Big time match.
And of course making his way down to the ring, one half of the OG Boys, OG Nick. And of course the OG Boys have a future opportunity for the BUW Tag Team Championship, and they saw off the recently rejoicing of the NWO of Mike Gaming and Dio Patterson, and that was a huge upset, and some might say.
This is going to be good.
And the OG Boys right back in the thick of things.
And his opponent from England, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Josh.
And making his way down to the ring, representing 2-Bit Gaming, one half of the BUW Tag Team Champions, Josh.
These awful allegiances following bad orders.
Have you seen their
And of course in the last couple of months, the team of 2-Bit Gaming have shown a more aggressive side. and they've held on to them tag titles for quite some time now. Can they be stopped? Of course, Josh and OG Nick, not just famous for their tag team wrestling, but of course are both former singles champions. OG Nick, a former WWE champion, and Josh, a two-time United Kingdom champion. And here we go, folks. This first match of the week is underway. Josh on the ring apron. What is Josh thinking here? Is he trying to get into the head of OG Nick? OG Nick caught him, and a clubbing blow sends him crashing into the mat. Reversal from Josh, and there's a backstabber. Whip into the corner. Leg wrapped around the second rope and takes some damage there after Josh with that kick, and some lefts and rights, but mainly left hands from Josh, landing flush on OG Nick. Josh into the cover. Not even a 1 count. Should have hooked the leg. Collar and elbow tie up. Off the turnbuckle head first, and OG Nick landing some haymakers of his own. And OG Nick choking out Josh. He's got to be careful or he could be disqualified. Referee getting involved there. Clubbing blow to the back. And face crusher into the mat. And OG Nick trying to get the crowd fired up. As the arm of Josh. Oh, knee drop to the arm. Nick into the cover. Just a 1 count. And Nick can't believe it. The lockup. Into the corner. Josh with the elbow to the face, and Nick with a counter of his own. The hammerlock to the back suplex. And OG Nick lighting up. Major right hands there, and I think has busted open Josh. And there's a clothesline in retaliation. And look at the state of Josh's nose there. Could be broken. Into the corner. And lights Nick up with some chops. Right hand. Oh no! Oh, Josh! I think he's biting the hands of OG Nick. That is disgusting. I think Josh might have been watching too many Jack Styles matches recently. Snake eyes. Josh now has Nick up. Oh! Spikes Nick with the tombstone pile driver. Josh top rope. Double stomp to the gut. Josh wasting valuable time here, looking to get the win. And gets a 2 count. 2 count only for Josh. And again, should have hooked the leg. Nick with the right of his own. And I can't even talk. Gourdbuster there from Nick. Not even a 2 count, and Nick can't believe it. So already had our first Marco Clock moment just mere seconds ago. And the crowd are starting to get behind this match. Spine on the pine. Nick gets caught there. And Josh again. Tombstone pile driver. Never seen Josh do that before, and we've seen it twice in this match. jawbreaker counter there from Nick. And there's a net breaker. Now Nick heading to the top rope. In no man's land, and a knee drop off the top. Cover. And just like that, folks, OG Nick scores a huge win over one half of the tag team champions.
Here's another look.
Terrific start to the show, and I don't know how many people would have seen OG Nick score a win over Josh, but it's happened. The OG boys have found their mojo back. They certainly have it back. And you got to think that OG Nick's partner Jim Boy would have watched that backstage with a big smile on his face, seeing his tag partner get the win. There's that knee drop off the top rope, and it was enough to see off Josh. But will it be enough?
Here is your winner, OG Nick.
There you have it.
And here's your winner of the match, representing the OG boys,
He was as on
OG
top of things
Nick.
as he could possibly
And as I was
be
saying,
tonight, and look how it paid off.
After what we've just seen, will the same thing happen to 2-Bit Gaming at Broken Asylum in a couple of weeks? If so, we could be crowning new tag team champions. Congratulations to OG Nick on that victory. Next up, guys, we have got our next matchup, and it'll be another singles match, but this time it'll be a first action from our women's division. And in this one, it will be Rosina representing the Broken Bloodline, and she'll be taking on Mia Leanne representing Sister Act. And then this, of course, guys, is Rosina's first singles match, her first proper singles match in BUW. Of course, her younger sister Evie had her first singles match last week against Mia's tag team partner Lily, and scored a win, but under dubious circumstances. But can Rosina copy what her sister did last week, but of course without the controversy?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from London, England, Rose E.
The feeling, the electricity,
And making her way down to the ring first, representing the Broken Bloodline,
This match is gonna be
my
good.
eldest niece, Rosina. Of course, second generation superstar, one of the two daughters of Wendy. And Rosina looking to get her first win in BUW.
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
And from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Lee Ann.
And making her way down to the ring, representing Sister Act, Mia Lee Ann. And of course, she can't have been too happy with how her sister Lily lost to Evie last week. So she's looking to even the score somewhat.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
So both superstars ready to go.
Hard not to be excited when
And
there's
here we go.
superstars in the ring.
The collar and elbow tie up.
No limits. She wouldn't know
Mia whips into the corner and gets caught with an elbow. Does Rosina. Kick to the gut and then some swift kicks there from Rosina.
I wouldn't expect her to fight any different in this matchup.
Very agile, and I will say she is a bit of a show off. My loving niece. And she could get caught here. Mia with a fall away slam. Mia, of course, a former WWE Women's Champion. Currently taking it to the second generation superstar. Kick to the spine. And Mia into the cover. Just a count of one.
Isn't even close to over.
And Mia now dishing out some left hands.
Enough already.
Some close fists there. Right hands and a slap and another slap and oh my goodness, landing haymakers on Rosina. Rosina a kick to the midsection, able to stop Mia's momentum. Sends her over the top rope and drop kicks her off the ring apron. Rosina on the top rope. And an elbow drop to the floor onto the back. That has got to hurt. The lock up again. And a drop toe hold. And it's not in the ring either. It's on that thin padding on the outside. Mia sent across ringside. Right by the BEW fans. The lock up. Mia kick to the midsection. And a slap. Oh, wow. That knocked Mia for 6 into the barricade. And no one there for Rosina.
Telling her opposition, you are way out of your depth here.
Mia telling Rosina to get back in, but she gets caught. A right hand.
She's enduring some damage.
Kick to the back of the knee. Looking for the win. Not even a 1 count. Of course, with Mia, who recently decided to stop wearing knee pads, that might come back to bite her. And a slap from Mia. You know Mia's tough. Shoulder tackle in the corner. Rosina able to counter. Oh, and the slap to the face. Rosina being carried around like a sack of potatoes.
She was clearly waiting for that.
Beautiful head scissors. And Rosina with some right hands. A stomp. And I'll kick to the spine. And another slap. This one's definitely a slap fest. Oh, what's tying Rosina up on the ropes? Oh, come on. Trying to pull the arm out of its socket. Mia top rope. Calling Rosina to get back to her feet. Goes flying. Missile. Drop kick. Picture perfect. Cover. Just a count of 1. Should have hooked the leg. And again, another slap. And Mia with a single leg camel clutch. Will Rosina submit? Rosina's in a spot of bother here. She releases the hold. I don't know if that was a wise idea. Another slap and rights and lefts again. Rosina staggered. Oh, rake the back. Double underhook. Implant buster. Cover. Oh, and was it 3? No. Mia's reaction tells the whole story. I thought that was 3, to be honest. But Rosina showing that toughness, that resiliency. Now Rosina again. Oh, it's come back to cost her. Oh, look at this spring. Look at that springboard agility there from Rosina on the ropes. That was a lovely drop kick. She caught Mia in the back of the head and she is not happy. Rosina drops Mia to the ground. Now a spinning toe hold from Rosina. One of those old school maneuvers is still just as devastating. Shot to the back. Mia counters. Oh, and a slap again. Hair pull neck slam. Forearm to the face. And Rosina is stunned. Can she fight back? Into the cover, the forearm to the face. No, and Rosina again gets the shoulder up, but barely. And Mia was questioning the referee's count there. I think that's twice. We've both thought Mia had this match won, and there's the splash off the top. And look at this. This is insult to injury. Oh, and Rosina out of nowhere. A clothesline over the top rope. Holy molies. A slap, a right, a left. Oh, lovely takedown from Rosina. She's not going down without a fight. And a hip toss. Oh, beautiful handstand. Into the cover. And this time, it is mercifully over. Mia gets some revenge for her sister. For the most part, it was mainly Mia in this matchup, and we saw Rosina with some fight, some resiliency. We thought this was initially it there, the implant buster. And there, the forearm to the face. That was a beautiful drop kick, I won't lie. And that was the end of it.
Here is your winner, Lee Ann.
But anyway, folks, here is your winner of the match, representing Sister Act, Mia Leanne. And that is a much needed win, and I'm sure her sister Lily will be backstage with a huge smile on her face. So the first win for Rosina goes on. Anyway, folks, we're going to have one final matchup before we take our first break of the evening. We've got another singles match coming your way. And it's going to be Papa V, the former BUW World Champion, and he'll be taking on the current WWA Champion, Johnny Cage, of course, who won the championship from Papa V's son, Virus Militude, at the last pay-per-view, WrestleVerse Backlash. So, of course, Papa V looking to score one for him and Varys ahead of Varys' rematch at the next event, which will be the Broken Asylum pay-per-view.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ireland, weighing in at 258 pounds, Daddy V.
You can see exactly
Making his way down to the ring first,
This is a match with major
Papa V.
stakes.
We haven't really seen much of Papa V in recent weeks, but he has returned here tonight to put a dent in Johnny Cage's armor, so to speak. The machine, the cyborg, whatever you want to call him. Papa V looking to literally put a dent in the metal.
He's in perhaps the best physical condition of his life. He knows what it takes to reach the
No,
top.
Papa
here in
V's an
WWE.
accomplished superstar here in BEW, a former world champion, two-time United Kingdom champion, United States champion, and a King of the Ring winner. Papa V's pretty much done it all here in BEW. But I'm sure he would, at some point down the line, would love to win the one set of tag titles with his son, Varys Militude.
And his opponent from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing in at 273 pounds, the AWA champion, Johnny Cage.
Hey,
Making his way down to the ring next,
what are you talking about?
the WWA champion,
Superstar
the Machine,
Did Jerry Lawler
Johnny
write the sign
Cage.
for you?
Of course, won his first championship at WrestleVerse Backlash. As I said, this man is a legit machine right here.
Keeps his focus
As
100%
tough
of the
as
time.
they
That's
come.
why he's the champion.
Of course, Johnny Cage, the younger brother of Mr. Nuts. So he comes from a good family right there. Good family line. Both men are ready to go. And here we go. And the lock up. And Papa V has Johnny up and drops him down with a suplex. Kicked in the midsection. Papa V looking for a backbreaker, but gets caught with a knee. And a flying forearm there. Papa V back up, gets caught. Waist lock. Belly to belly suplex. The machine is going to fly. Leg drop. Holy molies. And you know how famous Papa V is with that leg drop that he uses, but that was on a whole nother level. Papa V able to counter. And look at that strength. Shot to the face. Waist lock, German suplex.
And he's taking on a persistent assault. Yeah, it's to pull out some form of offense here.
Of course, Johnny Cage looking to send a message
Into the cover.
to Verisimilitude. Cover. Just a 1 count, and Johnny can't believe it.
And set him up.
Knee to the face.
He's looking a little off balance.
Of course, Varys will get his rematch for the WWE Championship against Johnny at Broken Asylum. But of course, Papa V wants to, like we said, put a chink in that armor. And right now, Papa V's doing just that. Has Johnny up and drops him back down again with a spinning discus forearm to the face. And the fans loving what they're seeing so far. And Papa V winding him up and knocks down Johnny. The lockup off the turnbuckle. And those big arms just hit their mark into the throat of Johnny Cage. And now stomping on the arm into the cover. And a near fall for Papa V. 2 count only. Knee smash to the face. Papa V heading to the well now. Takes flight and gets all of that splash. I'm not really accustomed to seeing Papa V flying. A couple of elbows. Oh, and of course that shrewd veteran experience from Papa V. A rear chin lock and a few right hands into the cover. And another close thing for Papa V. 2 count only. The lock up again. Johnny again fights out that military press. Gets caught with an elbow. Lock up again. On the ropes. Off the ropes. And a clothesline. And a kick. Oh, no one there for the knee drop. Johnny has Papa V, the fisherman suplex. Trying to capitalize on a rare mistake from Papa V. Drops Papa V onto the mat. And what? Has the legs crossed and the surfboard. And Papa V head first bouncing off that mat. Cover. No, near fall for Johnny. And he can't believe it. Mind you, Johnny is dealing with a former world champion. But he's looking for a sharpshooter. Will this be the end for Papa V?
And watch this. Letting him free. Had him where he wanted him, but maybe he has something better planned.
I don't know what Johnny's thinking here. Is it a kick to the around the rib cage of Papa V? Top rope and hits an elbow drop to the heart of the veteran. And Johnny Cage gets the victory. What a match.
These guys feel no love for each other.
Absolutely incredible win for Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage, folks, he's just on an absolute roll at the moment. Can he even be stopped? Can even Verisimilitude stop him in a couple of weeks at the Broken Asylum? We'll have to wait and see to find out. Papa V gave it everything he had. But Johnny Cage is just too much for the former world champion. And this was the finale right there. The elbow drop to the heart of Papa V.
Here is your winner, Johnny Cage.
But anyway, folks, here is your winner of the match. The WWA Champion, the Machine, Johnny Cage. And that was a direct message to his opponent, Varys Militude. Well, that happened to Varys at the Broken Asylum event. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. But anyway, folks, we're going to take our first break of the evening. But before we do, if you have enjoyed this one, then do be sure to hit the like for Mike. Slap any comments down below. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click on that notification bell to be kept up to date with all things gaming and all things BUW. So like I said, folks, we're going to take a quick break, but we will be back in a little bit for part 2, where we've got a couple of tag team matches for you. So until then, do take care, and I'll see you all after this little break.